Hey folks, I am back with a product review. Today, I'm going to be looking at the Manba One, which is a full colour screen interaction gamepad. So, lots of gamepads out there at various price points, but not many have an interactive screen. So, this is brand new for me. I've never had a gamepad with a screen integrated into it. So what we'll do, we'll have a look around the box and then get it unboxed, and we'll give it a run out. So not much going on the sides of the case. On this side we've got compatibility list, so Switch, PC, iOS, Android, Steam Deck. And in the package we get the Manba One Controller, charging station, Bluetooth receiver, interchangeable thumbstick, USB-C cable, and then it just tells you that there may be small parts in there, so just be careful. And then on the back, I've got a Hall effect joystick, so that's accurate with no drift. Nice. Full colour LED display screen, customized buttons, configurations, lighting effects, etc. 4 remappable back button. So they're on the back of the controller, and linear Hall effect trigger as well. Long strokes are gradual, short strokes are high frequency, critical strikes, it says. So we've got details there of how to get in touch with them. And on the underneath, we've just got a little bit of safety information that you always get with these, which is basically don't throw it in the bin. So without further ado, we'll get it unboxed. What I've noticed while I've been holding this is the controller must be heavy because the box is heavy. But we will see once we've got it out of there. So let's flip it the right way around. Okay, so nice premium packaging there. So we have the controller itself. Wow, whoa, this feels good to hold. Very nice clicky buttons. Those sticks, Hall effect sticks, feel really good. As do the triggers. So you feel like you've got a lot of control there. That's good. We've got a peeler on the screen, so we'll take that off. So what else have we got in the box? Got a charging dock. So it looks like that is USB-C. And it's got an LED light on there. Something underneath there. Let's have a look, see what's in there. So we've got the USB Bluetooth receiver, handily stored in the bottom of there. I don't actually think I'll need that because I already have Bluetooth on my PC. There we go, that just sits in there, so it's quite a nice charging cradle, that. Lovely. And then we've got USB-C cable. So not only does that go in the charging dock, but you can actually put it into the controller itself, just on the top there, so you can play wired. Not quite got the peeler yet. I think that's actually a screen protector, but I've just taken it off anyway because I'm not that keen on them. And I don't think I'm going to scratch this. I'm going to be very careful with it. Then we've got some instructions. So let's see what we can do with this thing. It's got all the usual that we've sort of seen. This bit at the bottom here, I'll just bring it into show here. So we've got a back button, and then we've got a capture button, and it says only supported in switch mode. So that's your screenshot button. That home button and a start button. So you've got pretty much what you've got usually on a controller like this. Then on the front as well, we've got the whole left stick, the whole right stick, D-pad. D-pad feels really nice. Slightly clicky, but that's not a bad thing. You want a bit of feedback, don't you? Then we've got A, B, X, Y buttons there. And then just on the side, we've got the branding there. So we've got Manba. You can actually see the weights that do the vibration through these little peepee holes there on the front. So that's quite a nice touch. I've never seen that before. Then on the top, as previously mentioned, we've got the USB-C port, got RB, LB, RT, LT. And on the back, we've got these 4 buttons. And then we've got power switch, so on, off. Excellent. We'll show you that in just a moment. And then these. Now, what are these? So, right, I see. So what you can do, looks like, yeah, you can have either a long distance, or if you need it quick, shorten the distance. So that's quite nice, is that? You don't have to do them both either. You could have one that is and one that isn't. We'll keep them long. I normally play games that require a little bit of purchase in the in the triggers. Purchase, you know what I mean. Just before I finish going through the instructions, there's also another little bag that I've just noticed, so I'll get that up and see what's in there. I think I know what it is, but we'll see anyway. So all it is interchangeable thumbsticks, so the ones on it, if they wear out, you can replace them. That's quite nice. I wonder if you can get custom ones. I'm not actually sure, but I'm sure we can reach out to the manufacturer and find that out. So we've got connection specifications here. So we've got switch, you can use Bluetooth or wired, PC, Bluetooth or wired, iOS, Bluetooth, Android, Bluetooth. So we've got different modes. PC, we've got X, D and S, so that's pretty nice. With wired connection, we've got X input or D input only. Switch, as you'd expect, works for them all. Apart from wired connection, doesn't work on the Lite, but that's because it doesn't have a USB dock, so that's why. Windows 7 or above for PC, iOS 14 or above, and Android 10 or above if you're going to use it with your mobile phone. So enter the screen menu. It tells us that we hold down the home button there for 3 seconds, then we could go back or yes within that. It tells you how to connect it, how to do it wirelessly, nothing too complicated there. How to connect it to the switch, how to connect it to phone or tablet and iOS, and then linear trigger adjustment, which I sort of jumped the gun a little bit and already showed you how to do that. Now this is where it gets interesting. So limitless customization. So we've got settings. You can change the button map. So single button setting, A, B, X, Y, L, B, L, T, R, B, R, T, support mapping and turbo function. So if you want to, I don't know, do something crazy in a fighting game, you can do that. The multifunction button settings, so M1, M2, M3, M4, can be programmed to different key combinations. So it gives an example here. So you can, M1, you can set that so it does like A, Y, B, RB all at once. Might be quite good if you're playing something like EA Sports FC. Come up with a nice combination to try and outskill your opponent. Joystick, we've got 4 different kinds of sensitivity: default, immediate, delay and high performance. Vibration, we've got 4 levels of vibration, so none, minimum, medium and maximum. We're putting our maximum because I really enjoy that. That sounds really weird, doesn't it? I do apologise. Then you can change the mode, so switch, PC, iOS, Android are selectable. Then on the screen, LED, we've got screen brightness, LED colour mode, so you can change LEDs that run up the side of this. So we'll have a look at that too. And you can change the language between Chinese, English and Japanese. And there's a QR code on there so that you can get some help. Power on, power off, sleep and wake up. So you toggle the power switch, turn it on or off. When it's on, it'll go to sleep after 10 minutes of an activity. When it's in sleep mode, you can press the home button to wake up the controller. And it does have interchangeable components. So the top cover can be removed by tilting it along the gap between the left and right grips of the controller. And you can remove or insert thumbsticks by pulling them up vertically. We've had a look at the charging dock. And then we've not really got much else, just a few bits of information there. So it does have a 700 milliamp hour battery, which should last you absolutely ages. So it does say it charges in 4.5 hours, and it'll transmit up to 10 meters, and it's Bluetooth version 5, and you get 8 hours play on a full charge. Let's have a closer look at it. Right, so first things first, let's switch it on. Oh, we have LEDs. Nice bit of RGB there. Both sides as well. Can't really see it that much, but it does sort of reflect off your hands as though you're handling some kind of, I don't know, something off a Disney or Marvel film. So we get in the settings by pressing and holding the home button. You can see that on the screen there. It's quite nice. It tells us how much battery we've got. It tells us what mode we're in and how it's connected. So hold down home. Okay, so we can pair it. And we can change the mode and go into the settings. So pair will be to get the Bluetooth paired up. This stick is just, oh, that's really nice, is that? So we'll have a look at mode. So I was thinking we'd press A, but I don't think we do. I think we press start. Yeah, so we can change what mode. So just a thought, is it touchscreen? No, it's not touchscreen, but that's okay. We don't need it to be. So we could change to switch. Oh, I've done it again. There we go. So now it's in switch mode. And I'm just going to put it back to PC because, as you know, I'm a PC gamer at heart. So then we go settings. So we've got, okay. So we can set to default. How do I... right, okay, so we've got custom settings. So if we go in button, so single, multiple, right, okay, so I can swap, I believe, A equals A, A equals down, I didn't want to do that, A equals up, A equals B, and then select that, I'm guessing, yes, so that's saved it, so now A is B, and B is B. So, right, I follow. So that could be useful. And then multiple. So we'll set up the buttons on the back. We can set it up so it does multiple things. So we'll do right trigger. What else should we do? Left to the left. Right to the right. X and Y all at once. And then say yes to that. So now if I press M1 on the back, it'll do all of that. So that's pretty clever. Not going to be useful in every scenario. So just go back from there. I am just going to get back onto default settings there. No, I'm not. I'm going to go in and look at these. The intuitiveness isn't there for this. You have to press that button down there, but you're tempted just to press A just because of the way we sort of trained for that. So joystick. So right, we can change the sensitiveness of that. So immediately, delay, high performance. So depending on what you're playing, you might want to put it on immediately if you're playing some old school games, that kind of thing. But I'll just leave it on default, and then think, yeah, we'll go up and then across and we'll go to right. Then vibration, set the intensity, so max. Whoa, that feels pretty good. So I'm going to do that. So this is setting 1, and all I need to do now is just get rid of those macros that I set up. So let's have a think. How do we change this? How do I clear it off? So not like that. Quit without saving change. Yes. So I've just spotted there. X will clear it. There we go. So cleared that one. Cleared that one. Job done. Not quite job done. I've just gone back into there. Quit without saving. Yeah. So they're all set. Back to how they should be on setting 1. So now, I've done it again. I've pressed A. Setting 1. The only real changes I've made there is that I have given myself a lot more vibration. So screen or LED, there's a button we can press to get into that. So we can go down as well here to screen/LED. So we'll go into that. So we change the brightness. So I'll just do that now. So you can see it doesn't have to be as distracting if you just want to only just be able to see it, but I'm going to put it on full. And then LED colours, so I've got it on the rainbow at the moment, but you can change it to just a single colour. That's quite nice, is that? But I'm gonna stick with rainbow. I like to have mine going crazy. So then I don't know what this does. LED mode, keep light or breathe or breath. So we'll LED mode, keep light, breathe. So I'll try keep light. Ah, okay, so that just means it's solid, it stays on, it doesn't move. But I don't like that. I want it to be a bit more interesting. So I'll put breathe. And now, as you can see, it's changing colours. Language, not going to change that. Pretty obvious what that'll do. And then help, if you go on there, you get a QR code which you can scan and you can get some assistance. So initially I did try and connect it using the Bluetooth that my PC has. It worked, but I couldn't change the mode of the controller. So I think probably it's better to use the one that comes in the bottom of the docking station. Because now I'm connected, it's working perfectly. So that's just one thing to bear in mind, that you might want to use the one that comes with it. Kind of makes sense, really. Bit silly on my part, but never mind. Right, so I've spent a few days playing about with this, and what I've found is quite a lot of positives, some negatives. So, for example, connecting it up to your Bluetooth that's built into your PC doesn't always work. It didn't work properly for me until I plugged in the adapter. So it's not the end of the world, because they do provide you with the adapter. With Android, Switch and iOS, it works perfectly. You don't need the adapter for that. You can plug it in wired, works straight away, really, really useful. I love the sticks. They just feel so accurate and smooth, and they've been fantastic for things like first-person shooters. And what I will say as well is on the back, when I am playing first-person shooters, set the travel to the lowest you can on there, because bang, you're firing your weapons a lot quicker. So with the screen, it'd be nice if there was a few more features on there. It'd be quite good if there was a clock, I think. So you'd know when you're getting towards your bedtime, if it's like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, you've got to get up for work the next day and you're still gaming. It'd be useful for that. I like the LEDs on the side. Not 100% a fan of the branding on there, but I get that. It's not unusual. The screen itself is quite nice. Not a huge resolution, but it does give you a few bits of information that are quite useful. And you can quickly see whether or not it's connected with the logo there. Would be nice with a touchscreen, but again, it's not that much of an expensive device. The buttons are really good, really smooth, really smart, and they just provide enough feedback really for what you need. I do like the D-pad. That's really good. So would I recommend it? If you're on a budget, yeah. If you can go for a more expensive device, I would do it. For example, the Xbox Pro controllers are slightly better than this. But if you're on a budget and you want to get a lot of premium features, then this is going to do the job. It is a bit of a shame it doesn't work with Sony PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. But again, it's not everything for this price. So that's it really for this video. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you do want to purchase one, please use the link below. And that will mean that I can help support the channel and get more tech into Tomo's Tech for review. Thanks for watching. If you've not yet subscribed, please do so, and I'll see you in the next one.